Welcome everyone to Making Waves, episode 45, and this one is, well, it's going to be fucking killer. Excuse my French, because we're in the presence of, well, two members of the world's greatest rock and roll band, Still Panther. Please welcome Michael Starr and Lexxi Fox. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, I just want to talk about you guys coming on Saturday and how many times if you think you're going to come, but more importantly, the fans come first, right? In this particular situation. What does that exactly mean? And I've tuned into almost every one of your guys' live streams. Have been
you know what it means is we're looking for, like, we try to make each live stream have some sort of theme. So the last one we did we're getting ready to do was called Gobble Fest, and that was going to be for Thanksgiving. And then we had a Christmas show planned, and we had everything laid out. People bought tickets.
We had ho-ho-hos for Christmas.
And ho-hos for Christmas.
Sorry, Mike.
That's all right. But then we had to cancel it because we went into another lockdown, basically. Went back to a different whatever, you know. So
Coughing and the COVID,
yes.
Whatever number they pick.
Yes, whatever the number is they picked, it screwed us. So we had to move everything to January, and then that got moved to what's coming up now. And, you know, we felt bad because, you know, people buy tickets and their money's just sitting there and they're waiting for a show. So we thought, you know what, let's give back to our fans. So we had the fans make the set list for us, pick out all their favorite songs, and we, you know, rated them without how many votes and picked all the top voted songs.
Okay.
And we also sent out anyone who bought a t-shirt that's a Panther gets
below.
Hey, thanks for calling me, Ida.
Oh, sure.
Sorry, I really appreciate it. She's so
Continue,
hot.
Michael.
Man, his makeup artist is fucking hot,
Oh,
right?
the upkeep, it's amazing.
She calls me all the time, and when she called me this
Michael,
time,
continue with the question.
about what? Oh, right. So yeah, anyways, so that's how we came up with that. We thought we would give back to the fans. But anyways, if you're a Panther, which you can sign up for on steelpantherrocks.com, there's a monthly fee to it, but you get a bunch of cool shit, inside info and content. And then all the Panthers who bought tickets get a free t-shirt with their name on the back, which is pretty rad.
Nice.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
So everybody that purchased tickets for this, essentially, it has to be part of the fan club. They get all the goodies that come along with it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I am definitely 100% a part of your fan club because I've gotten my ticket in the email. So.
Oh yeah. So there you go. You should join it. It's only $80 a year. No, wait. Is it? No, it's less than that. I think it's like $1 a month or something.
Yeah, I think that's what I thought too.
Yeah. So you guys
Michael, are you drinking yours right now?
What? You can't drink that on camera. What's the matter with you?
Don't worry, no one's going to see this part of it.
Where's your assistant at? Have her get you a drink.
Go to Michael's.
Can you tell us a little bit about you guys have a really incredible release pattern, I think, at least for a nerd that's into shit like this, but with the guitar pedals and all the other extracurricular activities that the Panther does. Mostly the recent one, Butthole Burner. Has that one had any issues the way that the last pedal has had any issues, which, by the way, is the best story of all time?
Well, I don't know what the language is here on this podcast.
Go
full on.
Okay, so the Pussy Melter was actually originally a guitar plugin that was sold on a website. And that's where it all started. That was the genesis of it. Somebody complained about the name of it, and the company pulled the plugin because
Why do you say Genesis? We're not Genesis. We're still Panther, and we're going to stay that way.
Yeah, I'm just talking about like the beginning of what happened with the Pussy Melter. Genesis.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Anyway.
I love that drum solo though. Yeah. But so back in the Pussy Melter.
So, you know, what we did is we put out the Pussy Melter. We went and signed up with a pedal company, and Satchel designed a sound for a distortion pedal and a gain pedal, and we put it out. And we only did a limited amount of releases. We did 2,500. And then we had to make another 2,500. I think we only made 2,500, but we started out with 1,250, and then it just kept selling. We're like, well, we're going to have to We put a cap on it, and we stopped at 2,500 after we sold them all. And then we thought, well, God, we can't put that pedal out. What are we going to do now? So we put out the Poontang Boomerang, which is a delay pedal. And that one did really well. And then we thought, well, somebody
I'm doing delay right now, Michael.
You're delayed mentally and physically, bro.
Very pixelated. Very pixelated.
I'm to sell the pedal.
You still look good, though.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that shirt?
My grandma.
That's looks like you've been digging around the old folks' home. But yeah, so anyways, later that year, we decided, hey, man, everyone wants a pussy melter, but we promised we would only do that run of 2,500. So what we did is we created the butthole burner, which is the same electronics as the pussy melter. So it sounds exactly the same. It's just a different name and a different design pedal.
Oh, cool.
And colors too. We changed the colors.
Yeah, different colors. And it's really cool. This whole pedal thing, you know, took us by surprise. We had no aspirations of going into the pedal business. It just kind of happened and fell right at our feet. And we jumped on it.
The pedal, it works better when you have it down there by his feet. Michael said it best.
So that's
it's like we have a pedal. It's like, why click it up here by our feet is way better. And that's why I feel like we made our best business move to put the pedals down below. Michael, like you said it best.
Lexxi has a really good idea for his new pedal. It's called the crowd noise pedal. And all you do is you just push it and it creates crowd noise. So, you know, if the show's like, you know, the crowd's like a little tired or whatever, Lexxi can hit the pedal and it excites everybody. Yeah. It's like,
Hey,
you can change the settings. You know, you
if
can
you
change
guys,
it to small,
Mike, if you guys,
small
if you guys,
room, big room, large room, arena. It's pretty cool.
is it
Oh, that's
possible to bundle both the pussy melter and the butthole and just call it the steel shocker?
That's a really good idea. We considered doing that. We considered actually combining the Poontang Boomerang with the pussy melter into one pedal.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
we don't have like an umbrella name for it, which that name is pretty cool.
But not an umbrella name, but what you can do is what we thought for us to make more money, you guys buy all of them and we just put like connectors. Michael, what is it called when you want to plug them in together?
Connectors.
Buy all three.
Oh, a patch cable?
Patch cable.
Oh.
Patch
So
cable.
we thought we would do that and it makes you guys buy more stuff.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
that's
we're going to start
genius.
selling cords too.
Yeah, the only cords you can buy to make these work together in succession.
That's
You
right.
know what? Hey, you know what else?
Proprietary.
You know, what'd be really cool is to have Lexxi have like instead of having the pedals at his feet, it could be on his mirror and he could just press the button here.
Oh yeah.
Right. That's
Yeah.
one thing we're working on. It's a wireless
Yeah.
switching unit.
That's a genius thing.
Yeah. It's pretty
What are you
cool.
working on?
Like,
So-
like for me to have my own vocal mic and be able to hit the delay when I want it, that's what I'm looking for.
Oh, fucking
Because you can never rely on soundmen. They forget they're on the phone or they're on the
Yeah.
I'm going
Yeah.
Those guys are always on the phone.
Hey, so you know, not somewhat recently, the two Van Halen songs came out, obviously in tribute to Ed. But talking about Genesis, the Genesis obviously of Steel Panther is very Van Halen related. How did these two songs come about for you guys? Other than did you sit around one day and go, hey, we got to do something here?
Well, I'll go.
Okay.
I was talking to Styx, and he's like, "Hey, man, we need to put something out for our fans because we've been dormant for so long." I think it was like maybe 9-10 months.
I've been a doormat for a long time.
I know, dude. It's because you're a bass player. But
Basically, nobody cares.
Styx is like, what do you think about doing some Van Halen covers? And I was like, oh God, I don't know. That's like fucking covering the Beatles to me, you know? But, you know, he said, well, why don't we do like DOA and Beautiful Girls? And I thought, fuck, I would love to. So we tracked them all at our own houses and I tracked mine here. And then we just put them out with a little, you know, Zoom video. And that's basically, we just put it out just so because people always ask us, when are you going to do a Van Halen song? And we were like, oh God.
Because,
You know?
and let me say this too, and the reason that happens is because Michael can do a better David Lee Roth than David Lee Roth can. Give me an example. Can you, Michael? You down?
Well, I don't know, man, but I've been told I can do some David Lee Roth whenever
There
I
you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Wow, let's get this shit going, baby.
Yeah.
And we break into fucking song.
Yeah, I love me some
But-
David Lee Roth, man.
Oh, absolutely. But you know what? The thing is, those aren't obvious choices either. So it makes it really, kind of cool.
Well, for me,
Definitely.
that particular Van Halen 2 record was really a pivotal piece of art for me in my youth. I listened to that thing all of summer of '79 at the park getting stoned in Chicago. And
Yeah.
I had a ghetto blast with the 8-track in there, and it was Van Halen. And I carried that shit around till somebody stole it from me. But that record really meant a lot to me. It shaped my musical journey as an adult, actually.
What was your?
Go
What?
ahead.
Go ahead, Lexi.
No, Lex.
Well, that for me, it's the same thing. It's like listening to Michael Jackson and Mick Jagger together was one of those things where I go, and I had a smaller box than Michael sang, and I grew up in Cleveland, on the south side of Cleveland as well. And I was like, this is what I got to do. I can't sing the lyrics, like Michael can with a Van Halen song. But again, it's like those two icons together, just like Eddie Van Halen and David Lee Roth. It's like Mick Jagger and Michael Jackson. They only did it one time in that one song, but I'll never forget it for sure.
Yeah, that helped. That shaped your whole clothing.
Everything.
Yeah.
Brought Europe over to the States and to just dancing machines.
Yeah. That's why Lexi's such a great dancer on stage. I don't know if you noticed that, but the moves he has, all the primming and primping, it's all Michael Jackson mixed with Mick Jagger. And Satchel was heavily influenced by Ben Stiller. That's why the similarities.
Very much so.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. You saw that, Chad.
Yeah.
Chad, I saw your face right there doing this.
It's like this. I've seen it so many times. My favorite part of seeing it is being there and seeing it and being like, whoa, that was cool.
So, Mike, real quick to go back to Van Halen 2. So let me ask you, when a lot of us who grew up on Van Halen, when we obviously 2 is kind of that one of like fair warning. It's kind of this weird hidden gem in their catalog, right? But when Women and Children came out, it was like, holy shit. I mean, this was kind of like Van Halen 1 and 2. What? You hear this whole new beast of a band. So how did that affect you?
Well, it's so funny, man. I'll never forget when I first heard Everybody Wants Some on the radio. I was living in Southern California. John Bonham, they just announced John Bonham had passed away. And they go, but we got a new song by Van Halen. This one's called Everybody Wants Some. And it went into the drum beat. And I was like, oh, this is different, right? And then it kicked in. I was like, this is fucking great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a catchy song. And for me, I felt like Dave was singing to me because I want some Van Halen. And he always used to say this, everyone's got a little Van Halen in them. You just got to look for it. Right?
That's my guy.
Perfect. So there's a lot to be said. We can go back. You've probably gone over this, but I just want to speak, the music you guys kind of, the era you're portraying, if we're going to use that term, I think you guys are basically standalone in what you do now. It applies. It doesn't have to, I don't have to have the imagery of 1987 Sunset Strip. You guys are just doing what you do now. And the fact that you guys, grunge or whatever you want to call it, came along, kind of like stomped all over what was going on there in Southern California. And now you turn back around and you guys are like still standing. And now more people are flocking to you because like, why did this ever go away? Right? Maybe it needed to go away for a while, but now you guys here and you guys are just as popular as ever and obviously gaining steam and everything like that. But it's quite interesting to see the irony of that. It's like the sad bastard bands that kind of slowly kind of wilting and you guys are like ascending.
It really was a super tough time for Lexi and I when grunge came out. And that's one of the reasons why we started saying at our shows that we're going to bring heavy metal back. That was our mission, right, Lexi?
It was a mission. And too, during that time when Seattle was kicking a bunch of ass, and the heavy metal ballads were coming in, the Warrant was crushing, the Steel Hearts and everything like that. That was the last of the hair metal kind of, and again, metal is, you can go Priest, Maiden. There's so many, that's what's cool about the 80s is there's different metal genres. We have literally hair metal and you got Anthrax, Slayer. There's so many, Metallica. It was such a cool time to live. And now bringing that back, obviously we're, hair metal, and Michael and Satch and Six write great songs to bring that back today because it's such a fun time. I mean, it's so kick ass to fuck somebody and not know their name at all, being high in cocaine and having bitchin' hair and then getting stones and stuff thrown at you. And then they call you like bad names and things like that. But it's so cool because you get to fuck their girlfriends and stuff or wives.
Man, I'm getting all teary-eyed.
No, I apologize. It's just one of those things that we're doing. But we are bringing heavy metal back, and
unapologetically. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we looked at it like this. When grunge came out, all the labels are telling us no. We were shopping Death Talbot Metal and Fat Girl and a couple other songs around, a 4-song demo. Everyone just kept saying no. This is over. And that's when we started playing at the Viper Room doing covers. And we just kept doing it. And that started, filling up and doing really well. And then we moved to the Roxy and that started selling out. We moved to the Key Club. And then all of a sudden, about 2007, we start getting interest from Universal Republic. And I don't know, man, that was the greatest thing that ever happened to us was signing with Universal Republic because
it was tough. Michael, right? It was tough to leave what we had on the Strip because what do we? How many years did we have there?
We played every Monday night in Hollywood for 13 years.
Yeah,
it's the longest running show in the history of Hollywood.
That's it.
Yeah,
weekly.
And so it was scary because we took that away and we go, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to share this with the rest of the world. And writing our own songs and doing this and bringing heavy metal back, we've done, on the Sunset Strip, but then bringing our own version of what metal means to us and then traveling across the world was just insane. Like Michael was saying, we signed, in 2009, I think it was.
Yeah, we signed in 2008 and our record came out in 2009. Yeah. And, one of the coolest things about Universal, their president, Monty, thank you, Monty Littman. I forgot his name. He was like, he didn't even hear our music. We had already recorded Asian Hooker. We already recorded
Community Property.
We recorded Community Property.
Death.
Turn Out the Lights, Death Talbot Metal, and Fat Girl. And he didn't even hear the music. He just signed us. We signed it. We finished recording whatever we wanted to record. We sent him the songs, and he goes, okay, Death Talbot Metal is going to be your first single. And I was like, hold on, dude. That's not a good idea because no one's going to play it, and we're not going to get any airplay, and it's really harsh, And he's like, no, this is perfect. This is who you guys are, and this is your legacy, this song. I was like, yeah. Okay, whatever.
And two, I believe that Monty also saw that, MTV is going on a different direction anyway. We had Sarah Silverman come in and Brian Posehn directed it. It was so cool to have such support, even though we didn't know it was going to go anywhere, whatever was going to happen. The biggest thing for me is we got on the plane going back from New York, signing the deal. And I'm on the plane and literally just all of a sudden on VH1, plays our debut album, Steel Panther. I want to just tap everybody going, this is us. Yeah. It's such a big deal that I'm like, oh my God, we kind of are doing something right now. And then our first show, Michael, going over to the UK, a download festival and introducing ourselves to UK was insane.
Yeah. It was pretty cool.
Real quick, guys. Hey, the Facebook world has joined us now. So welcome everyone on Facebook, ShipRocked Live. So if you have a couple of questions for the guys, absolutely.
I just want to say hi to everyone live on Facebook, and you have Michael Starr, the lead singer, and Lexxi Fox from Steel Panther. If you don't know who we are, we're a heavy metal band based out of Los Angeles, California, and we do super killer, dirty heavy metal songs that you will love. So stick around, keep listening, and learn something new. And if you're a fan and you know the band, then you know what the fuck's going on. So quit asking questions like that. Anyway.
I love that, Michael. Great introduction. Thank you so much.
Respect. And you're sexy. You said before we went live, and I think this is important, I think, at least to your story, you said that your A&R rep had not even heard the record before he signed you, and then you turned in your masters, and he said, "Cool, that's good. We're going to pick this one." And do you think that it kind of goes? I mean, in my mind, I imagine it's this answer. But do you think that the weight behind your name at that period of time, from doing the hard lifting work in the LA scene and making those connects yourself, essentially gave you the right to take your shit right into Republic and say, "Cool, right on. Well, what do you want us for? What's going on?" And like, we just do you know?
Yeah, well, that was one of the reasons why we signed, is because Monty is actually the president of the label. And he said, "I want you guys to do you. I don't want to get in the way of your art. Do what you do. Don't worry about it being dirty. Just do what you do."
Remember this, Michael?
Oh, yeah, there it is. That's when we signed.
Is that the signing party?
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
We signed, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, so that was a really cool thing. And I think, yeah, you have a point, Chad. I think that is, we create a lot of momentum in Hollywood, which is, it's an important place to blow up. So for us to be able to, have the kind of crowds that we were generating, which we were very grateful for. And I think it did give us a little bit of leverage in that area. And plus, prior to that, the manager we had turned the record deal down in 2007 without us knowing. So he came back a second time and got to us.
Yeah.
That's an incredible story. I mean, I've known you guys for a while. We've toured together many of times, and the story I don't think has ever clicked the way it just did with that particular time period. And I have another interesting fact for you. So they worked the record like normal. We had a radio promo guy, Dave Downey, went out and promoted the crap out of the record. And then it turns out that, we sent it, and then the video department sent it to MTV. MTV sent back a list of edits, which was the longest list of edits that any band has ever had. I'm not kidding you. We had to basically cut out all the lyrics and all the sexual visuals and all that stuff. So that was fun.
So trying to take away your art.
Proud of that. What's that?
Yeah. Trying to take away your art.
Yeah. And I'm proud of it, though. I have that paper with all the edit requests framed on my mantle.
Yeah. It's like getting an F from your English teacher and then becoming a Pulitzer Prize winner.
Yeah, totally.
There you go.
I just had this idea, and it might be way off balance here, but those peel and stick wallpaper things you can get from different places, whatever design you want, peel and stick wallpaper. You guys should put that. Oh, you're muted. Do you know what I'm talking about, Michael? Those
what?
stick wallpaper.
Yeah.
Maybe on an anniversary.
Wallpaper.
You
My
should
grandma
make some
had. We
fucking
had
wallpaper
in my old house
of that list of edits that they put on there, and make that peel and stick.
Oh, right. That's a good one. That's a good idea. I was thinking while you're saying that. You know what would be really cool is to make a poster of Steel Panther that you can just stick on the wall.
Oh, or that. I mean,
Or
it's a little less work.
Picture of Lexxi.
Perfect. Yeah, man.
Who doesn't want to buy that?
Really great.
And I would sell it for cheap for sure.
How much would you sell an 8x10 of you for? Or a poster?
I don't know. Who asking me?
Yeah, Lexi.
I probably do depending on what I would wear, Michael.
How much would that shot go for?
How
much would that shot go for?
Say it again.
How much would you charge for that picture?
The one I just did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Or there's more I could do. Like.
That's cool. That's sexy.
See again.
Wait,
I could give
stay
an
right
angle.
there. Stay right there.
Everyone
right
take
there.
photos. Take photos of it, guys.
Ready?
Get your snapshot.
Look at me. Look at me. Yeah. Looking good, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. God, so
Want that one, Michael?
I got it.
Okay. See, I would sell. To answer your question, I would sell.
Oh yeah.
You gotta go.
Dude.
Lexi.
Hey,
No,
Mike, that's an NFT, dude. That's your first NFT.
NFT.
Michael, don't sell that by yourself.
You might hurt yourself.
I got rights to that. Anyway, I don't know. Depending on what I would do, depending on what shape I'm in, I would do it's all droopy now because of COVID. Everything's sagging.
I have a question for you.
I wouldn't rip somebody off and go ahead, Michael.
I have a question for you, Lexi. How much money would you charge for a poster of yourself? A big poster.
$25.
All right, that's a good deal. That's the only question I wanted to hear answered.
Yeah.
It's a respectable price.
That's when I bought my first poster, and that was Farrah Fawcett, and it was $25, and I bought it from me, dude.
The nipple shot,
blue bathing suit.
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Hanging out and everything.
Oh yeah, the iconic. God damn, I miss her.
No, Farrah Fawcett, not who's there? Iconic.
No, it's iconic.
Farrah Fawcett, I say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Farrah iconic.
So we're gonna. Do you want to move into our section that we like to do? Is called Walk the Plank.
Real quick before we get in, guys. Just because people want to know, Heavy Metal Rules was 2019. Can people start thinking about a new record from you guys in like 2022?
Absolutely. We're working on it right now.
Awesome.
I just was over. We're actually doing some pre-production right now and recording them. Just doing the demos for them basically. So I was over at Styx's studio yesterday, recording vocals for it's such a great. Satchel writes most of the music. The songs he's written for this record are really great, and this heavy rock ballad, right? And basically the song is about how chicks look way hotter on Instagram than you do in person. Oh. And it's really a great subject line, and the song is beautiful and it's sexy and it's deep and it's heavy metal. That's killer. Yeah. So to answer that question, I would probably say it's going to take another 8 months for us to get something out, because just the rollout time to set up a release is 6 months anyway. So it just depends on how quickly we can get it recorded.
Yeah. The video for that, I can already imagine, is going to just be fire. So anyway. But listen, so Chad mentioned we do a thing called Walk the Plank, and we basically ask you a question each. Then we had one that a fan had sent in, and you just give it whatever answer comes into your mind. Usually it doesn't even really reflect on music. It's just some random shit we do.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah. Chad, you up for it? You want to go first, bud?
Yeah, and you guys can both give your answers separately to the same question.
All right, Lexi, go first.
All right, Lexi, you ready? My question to you is, if you were cremated, where would you like your ashes to be spread?
Wait a second. Do it again.
If you die and then you get cremated, where would you like your ashes to be spread?
On the football Lake Erie.
On the football Lake Erie?
Yeah, right. Because Michael, the stadium is right there.
Right.
You want it to be spread across football. Okay, like Lake Erie.
Yeah.
Any
because the flow pushes it into Cleveland, and I love Cleveland. It's just one of those. It's a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's where I should be, I think. That's all I have to say about that.
Great answer. You don't want to just spread them around the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, no?
No, nor do you.
Okay.
I would like to have mine spread on a pizza, a big, large pizza.
At the Rainbow?
Hey, wait a second. That's not his question. That's not his question.
No, we're both answering them.
No, both answered the same question.
I would have it spread on a pizza, and I would have 5 super hot Steel Panther chicks eat the pizza.
Oh, God.
Oh, and by the way, I want mermaids in my fucking by me too.
Mermaids?
Hot ones.
You say black one?
I didn't say black ones.
I've never seen a black mermaid.
Dude, you don't watch enough TV. They're around.
Okay.
Hey, my question is this, and I think it's kind of set perfectly for Lexi. He goes, if you could change one thing about the way you look, what would it be?
My face. I don't know. If I could change one thing, I would bring a picture of Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah. This question, Michael. He's asking me.
No, it's both of us, dude. So I would take a picture of his abs and have that surgically implanted on my abs.
Yeah.
What would you do, Lexi?
What was the question again?
If you could change one thing about the way you look, what would it be?
Let me think about it.
Chad, do you have the countdown clock?
No, I think that I like bitter silence. I don't know about you.
This is really
the most. I'm in.
Okay, the lip gloss applique.
Suspense.
And, this is silence. I feel like we're on the 18th green, and this is for the putt for the win.
Are you actually thinking about it, or are you just thinking about something else? I don't think you need to.
Michael, it's his question.
Okay.
Can't come up with one.
Okay. So he doesn't know. I think he
Perfection. He's just perfect. So
Yeah.
what's there to change?
Nothing.
There we go. Love that. God.
Thanks, Mike.
Chad, do you want to ask the fan question, please?
I do. So these are just generic. They ask us. They give us questions to ask the Axe every week, and we pick one of them. So it's not necessarily about anything in particular related to Steel Panther.
Michael, watch this.
So I'm gonna the question that I picked for you guys from them is: do you find the male or female body more attractive?
Mike, go ahead.
Yeah.
What do you find more attractive, the male body or the female body?
Oh, definitely a female body. I know Satchel makes fun of me that, that because I look like a girl that I'm gay, but I'm not gay. And I don't care if anybody else is gay, but I'm not. I guess I'm female. Go ahead, Michael.
Yeah, I'm down for the female body because it comes in so many varieties. You never know what you're gonna get, which is cool. So I'm down for the girl. I really like a silhouette of a girl's body. It's really, there's something endearing about it. It's like coming home, when you put your head on her chest and just go to sleep.
Yeah.
After a long night of doing cocaine.
Got a good nosebleed going on. It's great.
That's right.
All right. Well, there's your answer.
God,
guys.
you shouldn't have worn a white shirt. Anyway. Anyway, the next thing we do is called Would You Rather. This is more of a kind of a lightning round, and we can kind of continue to do this because it's just basically like we get one or two answers. Chad, you want to begin the proceedings on Would You Rather?
Yeah, and it's just literally like I say, no explanation. So, would you rather there be a perpetual water balloon war going on in your city or town, or a perpetual food fight?
Ooh, I'd go with water balloon.
How about you, Lexi?
Probably water balloons too, because and I'm going to give you a backup on that because water, there's no calories, and if there was a food fight, I would have to eat all that food because I love treats and I love food, and I have to throw up, and I can't stand doing that because my dentures behind are starting to, like, you can tell if you throw up a bunch, it's not water balloons. Sorry.
I respect that. That's a great answer. All right, Justin.
All right, mine is this: would you rather have a golden
Stop
voice?
it, Michael, don't. Michael, don't. Put your head back up, Michael. You're showing your roots.
That's right. Would you rather have a golden voice or a silver tongue?
Michael.
Ah, man, I already got a golden voice, so I'll take a silver tongue.
There you go. All right.
I'll take a golden voice because I ain't got one.
Hey,
come on now.
All right. Would you rather experience the beginning of the planet Earth or the end of planet Earth?
Oh, man. Probably the end of planet Earth because I would like to have all the technology at that point.
All right.
Yeah, with my knowledge, I would take the beginning and fucking write all the songs that made a bunch of fucking money, and I would fucking just go, fuck you guys. I have tons of money, and I write great songs, and here's what I do, and I'd style my hair a bunch of different ways. You're bitching. I'll take the beginning.
Almanac style. Love it.
All right. Would you guys rather be in jail for a year or lose a year off your life?
I'd rather go to jail for a year.
Nope, you're off my life. And I say that because I like to fucking party. And if it takes one fucking year off my life, I mean, that could be 99 or 98 years old. I don't know how long that's going to be, but I'll subtract 1 year. Michael?
Yeah, I like I said, I think I'd go to jail because I'd rather have that extra year of life.
And get fucked in the ass a bunch.
That too.
You're a fucking gorgeous guy. You're gonna get pounded behind your butt a bunch of times.
I don't mind. That doesn't freak me out like it freaks you out. Okay. I just want to be. I want to die on stage. That's where.
You're a guy getting a butt. You're gonna be so sore getting pounded all the time.
It hasn't killed me yet.
Come on.
I just
gonna be ripped apart.
I know it would be like depressing for the fans or our friends that are watching, but that's what I love to do so much. So I would like to go out on stage with my bros. It's like
using your golden voice. Yeah. Oh man,
That's so sentimental.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I mean, we spent so much time together, Chad. We're like a team. Like, I don't know if there's teams of 4 in professional sports, but if there were,
I just don't want your ass to get all banged up in jail, Michael.
don't worry, it'll be nice and smooth for you later.
That's called. That's why bands break up, because they don't do shit like that.
Yeah,
Like
we
what
don't.
I just had right there.
You have to talk. You have to really talk.
Teamwork. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll do 2 more. I'll do one and then Justin do one and we'll wrap it up. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
I can't do the first one. I don't read good at all. And the ability to speak is just basically going up what I listen to, what you guys say, I do, and I go, I think that's what it means. But read, I mean, the only read I did when I was in school, I had to put one in between my thing because I was trying to learn how to do a saxophone.
Oh, sax read. Yeah.
That's
Would
the only
read.
fucking thing I did. Didn't do anything like that. And then there's a guitar player in Color Me Black, Alex Reed. He was in Living Color.
Living Color. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We just had.
He Reed. That's the only Reeds I know, because I don't know Reed anymore at all. I just see no sugar. I can't show this can.
No, I would go with no reading.
Okay.
I do enjoy reading. I'm not a novel reader, but I like to read Instagram and I like to read, sports news, just quick clips of stuff that's going on. But as far as like, if I couldn't talk, I don't think I would, I don't know. I don't think I would like that. I think reading, I could just always have somebody else read me shit. So.
Yeah. And again, like why that's such a tough question. Why would you say not talking or reading?
That's just the question,
Yeah, I didn't make up the questions. I'm just choosing them.
That's the cool thing about questions. You never know what the answer is going to be.
It's like a box of chocolates.
And only because I'm inspired tonight. 69 or 96?
Oh, I would say probably 69 for me.
Move over then. We're getting bad light right now. Now move over here. See, it's different than when you're putting it on.
This is nothing. What you're seeing right now.
Listen to me. I already heard the fucking question, Michael. 96 because that's the year I graduated.
96. You didn't graduate in 96.
You don't know anything, Michael.
Graduated in 76. Dude. No, he did graduate in 96. But Chad, you've been on the road with us.
Absolutely.
And you've seen him. He gets to the venue. He gets ready for 3 hours.
Yep.
So what you're seeing, well, I was explaining to everybody on Facebook, what you're seeing is his assistant do his makeup, but it's not like people go, oh, they're just all a show. This guy does his makeup 24/7. I think he goes to sleep with lip gloss in his hand.
I can't because, well, by the way, this is Dior.
Nice.
One of the most expensive lip glosses that you could ever own. Justin, Chad, both you guys, look at this.
I'm getting real close.
Is that is that coral? Salmon, what is that?
What do you mean? It's Dior.
Coral colored.
The color? The color?
Oh,
Coral?
It's Dior?
Dior.
Yeah,
Coral.
Dior. You know what Dior is? It's a
Yeah,
very
yeah.
hot.
I mean,
You
he was
walk in
getting
and
ready.
out of
Michael,
it.
he was getting ready before we even started the podcast. It was, it was quite the treat. I was like, dang,
He's still in pregame right now.
1.5 years of straight COVID, getting ready every single day for what will be the eventual return to the outside.
Chad and Justin, I have a question for you guys.
Okay.
Okay, so COVID-19 hit everybody across the globe.
Right.
How much weight did you guys gain during COVID?
18 pounds.
Justin?
I probably lost about 5. I just worked out all the time, dude.
Wow. You're the
Yeah.
anomaly here.
Yeah, crazy.
I was with Chad, man. I gained about 15 pounds of unwanted COVID
Hard.
weight.
Did you
look
obviously
great.
when
I look-
thought, would you think, hey man, I'm going back on the road, I got to get back in a fighting shape? Is that when you kind of kicked it in?
Dude, I was like,
you-
there's
Were
no
you
way.
running?
I had to have my seamstress, not my seamstress, but a girl that makes clothes for me. I had her, she was going to make me some new designs. I'm like, man, you better make them like 2 inches bigger because the shit I have now doesn't fit.
Michael, you do that, but at the same time, you still look the fucking. I can say fuck yeah. The fucking same.
Well, thanks.
You're still fucking David Roth at the 10th power. I mean, and you sing your little heart out.
Well, thanks. I embrace the comments of me being a chubby David Lee Roth. I don't give a shit because that's just who I am.
Right now, David Lee Roth would like to be a chubby David Lee Roth.
David.
David Lee Roth now.
Hey, can you just for our viewing audience, Mike, can you do a little bit more Roth? Because
hold on. Can somebody snapshot this?
guys, if you guys are on, hold that so everyone can take a photo. Everyone in Facebook land, take a photo right now, Lexxi. You'll make a ton off it.
Thank you so much. Go ahead.
Perfect.
You were saying,
No, hey,
Justin?
I was going to ask if Mike could knock out just a little bit more David Lee Roth because it's fucking golden.
Well, you know, Diamond David Lee Roth was known for his heavy.
It's muted.
It's me.
You only got to give him just a tip. Just a tip. That's all we needed.
It muted up on you, Mike.
Shit. Did I mute up?
Yeah.
It was exactly what we
that
needed.
was the best David Lee Roth I've ever done, too. Son of a bitch.
Stop it, Michael.
Oh,
There
hey!
you go.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. We got all the pops and the rocks and heavy metal right here in front of your naked, stinking eyes. I can't really do David Lee Roth.
What's better than that right there?
I don't know.
Not a goddamn thing.
You know what David Lee Roth told me? I met him and he said, yeah, when I was younger, I told my mom I wanted to buy a truck. And she's like, why? Because it's going to be an ice cream truck, of course. And that's where the song Ice Cream Man came from. There you go.
Damn.
I didn't know that.
Michael, don't drink that.
Oh, shit, I'm drinking the wrong drink. No, this is Monster.
Well, listen, guys, we know it's been, we've had you for over an hour and we are just stoked that you guys spend the time with us. We really appreciate it. We're looking so forward to what you guys are going to bring to the cruise, and the ShipRockers are beyond themselves. You guys for finally with us. Everyone check out, Fans Come First. It's a live stream. This was it the 22nd. That'd be this Saturday.
Can I do a quick promo?
Do it. Promo. It's all you.
Okay. This Saturday, May 22nd is Steel Panthers Fans Come First live stream live from Hollywood, California at the beautiful Sunset Strip Viper Room. Make sure you get your tickets. You can go to steelpantherrocks.com and find the tickets on there. Get a ticket, and all the tickets have unlimited guest lists. So you buy one ticket, you can invite all your friends and have a huge party. It'll be fun. It'll be at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So figure out the time for your time zone. Get a ticket. Come see the show. It's going to be great. Thank you.
They can't come in the room, Michael. They can't come in the room. They can buy it on the TV, but they can't come in.
They can't come into the Viper Room. No.
They can stand outside.
Yeah, they can stand outside, man.
Anyway, guys, make sure and check that out this weekend. And if you're unfamiliar with Steel Panther, I can't see how you would be at this point in your lives. But if you aren't familiar with them, go check out all their stuff and definitely check out their videos because it's a strong. There's a real strong bond between what they do visually and through audio. So we appreciate it. Everyone out there in Facebook land, take care. Thank you for joining us tonight. And we'll do this again next Wednesday.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Thank you, guys.
We're excited to be on the cruise. Can't wait for it.